Hey everyone. So, if you saw my last message, I know for some people you might be confused on what's going on. I advise you to watch my other videos. Okay? That's all I gotta say. Watch my other videos. There's a lot of them. Pick and choose. It don't matter. They all stand on its own. Okay? But I need people to understand that I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. Okay? I don't need no guns, weapons, or anything. I am highly and fully protected. Okay, I am surrounded at all times with protection. Alright? I'm not scared of anyone or anybody because guess what? Even if you have a gun or you have a bomb or you do something, you have to be careful when you hit the trigger and hope that the trigger don't turn on you. Okay, that's how protected I am. Alright? I'ma still provide information as always. But I need y'all to understand, I'm literally flowing with nothing but love and prosperity in this world, okay? Not everyone's gonna like everything that I do, and that's perfectly fine, okay? There's 30, what is that? Baskin Robbins got 32 flavors, pick one. I'm all of them, okay? And I'm still creating more, all right? So you can pick whatever flavor you like. You may not like all of them, okay? But I'm gonna give you all of them at the same time, all right? So how did he say? Take that. All right. My battery about to die. So I just want y'all to know that every decision I make is based off of what can provide the world a better and healthier earth. Okay. We've been in hell far too long. All right. And it's time to level up. All right. We've been on this sinking ship. This earth has been going deeper into this ocean. All right, we're in a dome. Okay, you're in a dome. You're literally underwater. Do y'all know that? Yes, you're underwater. You're underwater. Okay, I need y'all to know that we are living underwater, and it's time to elevate us out of the water. Okay, the same way how gravity pulls down, the more heavy weight or negative energy, the more we're being pulled down into this water. Okay. That's the thing. I'm trying to make sure y'all don't get drowned out here. Okay? Okay. So in order for us to level ourselves out of this dome or this situation, we need to elevate ourselves. Okay? And in order to elevate ourselves, we need to put the right people in the right positions. If you feel some type of way, then guess what? That means you're not about change. That means you're not about growth. That means you're still on demon time, okay? You're not going to agree with every single thing. That's perfectly fine. But you can learn to agree to disagree, all right? That's it. Agree to disagree. It ain't that hard to do. It's a lot of things I like in the world, a lot of things I don't like. But I can agree to disagree with it and keep it moving. I don't have to state that I disagree with it. I just acknowledge it. That's nice. That's cool. That's not my, it ain't my type of taste. But I ain't going to stop you from creating it. You understand? I'm not going to do that. So it's like this. Say, for example, you want to wear a Santa Claus hat 24/7. That's what you want to do. Okay, that's not my style, that's not my taste, but that makes you happy, go right ahead. That's what you want to do. Okay? It's one of those things. You understand? Another thing, I'm not a fan of milk like that, right? Direct milk. That's why I eat a lot of cheese, to get the calcium in. You understand? But you like milk, go right ahead. You pour it in your cereal, go right ahead. That's what you like, that's fine. I'ma just eat these bad boys raw. That's literally how it goes. And that's okay. We are all different. We like different things. We may not understand everything, but the main thing is, as long as we do things out of love, that's it. So there's gonna be some changes that y'all may not agree with because you can't see the vision, and it's not meant for you to see the vision. Okay, but it's one of the things like just enjoy the ride. You understand me? So it's like going to a foreign land. You've never been there. Anyone that traveled the world or traveled somewhere new, you know that, okay, they might have some nice things there. Might be some things you don't like, but the fun part is the ride to get there. You understand me? Even when you're traveling somewhere, there's accidents, there's people on the side, you got people driving, you got different things. It's like the little apps. oh, there's something on the road here, and there's a car on the side there, and this and that. You're going to get some notifications sometime let you know to be aware of certain things. But the beauty about it, along you get to the destination. That's it. Along you get to the destination. And when you get to the destination, you're like, wow, look at this place. It's so nice and beautiful. See, y'all problem is y'all want to like teleport to the destination. You gotta remember, this is like a 10-hour drive. It's gonna be some stuff. Sometimes you might have to stop on the road to use the bathroom. You might get hungry, gotta get gas. It's steps to this process. So even though a transition may not be the easiest, but allow the process to work itself out. You understand? It's no different than, I don't want to keep on using your man, but Trump. First round may not been the best, right? First round, it was rocky. There was a lot of holes in the ground, a lot of, maneuvers and stuff like that. But now look at the process and the progress we're going in, okay? I'm not going to say everything's always perfect because sometimes things have to happen in certain ways. Sometimes we have to do trial and errors just to see, can we get other people to understand what we about to do before we actually do it? Maybe we might need to do certain things to get them to understand. Like, hey, this is what's about to happen if y'all don't get it together. It's like that. People can change their minds, y'all. Okay? Okay, ain't no different than your kids. You tell your kids, all right, now you keep acting up, I'm going to take that game from you. Do you actually take it from them? No, sometimes you don't. But you giving them the warning like, hey, if you keep acting up, then I'm going to have to take the game from you. You won't get to play it anymore. Sometimes you got to take the game from them for a little while and say, all right, now you can't play that video game because you keep acting up. But then what you do? After they sit their behinds down, do what they supposed to do, what you do? You give it right back to them. Do you keep it forever? No. You give it back. That's how life is. You understand? Even with that game. The reason why the kids love it because it's something that brings them joy. You may not understand it, but you get to sit back and watch them laughing and play when they playing it. Or you get to see how determined they are focused and paying attention to it. You may not understand why they like it. You may not understand why they want to do it. But at the same time, you see the end goal of what it does when they are in it. But does that mean that they can't have a sidebar where they act up and do certain things and be a child at the same time? Nah. But you get to enjoy the process. You understand? You get to enjoy it. So when it comes to stuff in life, there's going to be changes. And I know to a lot of people, some people don't know how to self-change. But if you see that in your life is stagnant and it's the same thing day in and day out, you might say, I love it though. It's like a person that wear the same color shirt every single day. This is what I am. This is how it is. Well, at the end of the day, you get content. You get in content. And you just accept it because you're scared to try another color on. Because it's the unknown. You're scared of the unknown. You're scared of the potholes. You're scared of the cars on the side of the street. You're scared of the person coming by and asking you, do you know the directions to somewhere else? You're scared to ask somebody for the directions when the app act like it don't know how to tell you where you at because you in an area that there's no signal. See, that's the problem. A lot of people are scared to try something new because they scared they might actually like it. And if they like it, then they got to get used to something else. But sometimes the best things in life is a mystery. Enjoy the true mysteries of who you are. Stop trying to fight everybody else's mystery. Everybody got their own, treasure box. Everyone. You ain't got to be all up in somebody else. Enjoy what's inside yours. And just hope that whenever they do go into theirs, they might want to share. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.